We got a spicy deck here, and it's Solgaleo with Snorlax and Barry. So, first of all, we're running 2 Cosmog, 2 Cosmium. So, Cosmoium, excuse me. So, basically, Cosmog knows the ability to teleport. So, while this has an energy, it can attack, and much like Ralts, much like a Magikarp, it can swap itself out to the bench, which is really good in the case of Snorlax. So Snorlax, normally you would say, hey, this has a 4 retreat cost. Why are you playing this? Well, because Solgaleo has an ability, Rising Road. So once during your turn, if this Pokemon's on the bench, you may switch it out with your active Pokemon. So essentially gives free retreat to any of your active Pokemon. So we can use this, swap this out on the bench, put in our active Pokemon, and get cooking. So very, very good early on. We bring this in, and then we can retreat it out. But why Snorlax? Well, besides the fact that it has a whopping 180 HP, we have Barry. So Barry, for 2 less energy, can make Snorlax attack sooner, dealing that whopping 100 to our opponent as a basic. So very good, we're essentially doing 2 for 100 at that point, and our Solgaleo only needs 2 energy to attack, so we're not really worried about sitting there with no energy to attack on Solgaleo. So, on top of that, we're playing 2 Pokeball because we want to see our basics consistently, 2 Rare Candy because we want to evolve into Solgaleo, 2 Professor's Research, 1 Rocky Helmet, 1 Cyrus, 2 Berry Bonds, and 1 Lily. So Lily is really good because Lily can heal up our Stage 2 Solgaleo up by 60, really helping us keep in the fight whenever we need to. Okay, on to the video. And there's Snorlax. We're just gonna vomit everything down. There's really no reason not to. Unless we really want to get Giratina online, which I guess we could have tried to find it, but... I don't know. I might want a second Cosmog online, because I kind of want to evolve this on the bench. So that way it's not exposed. The Pikachu gets exposed in time, and there's no guarantee we'd see Giratina there anyway. So it's probably better we do it this way. Okay, so he throws in the fight sheet. Good, we love to see the research. Try to draw into that Rare Candy or second Ev. There's the Cosmium. Love to see it. Okay, so now we can evolve this in the active, because next turn we'll be able to attack. And we do have the Berry for later. We will Rocky. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna one-shot the Paichi anyway. Actually, anyway. I don't know if Rocky's really gonna pay that much dividend. We could put it on a... Maybe in the long run. Maybe in the long run it will. Alright. Put this on. We want to keep our hand size small, because I don't want to randomly get Mars. Although, by us putting the energy on Cosmium, kind of giving it away. Okay, so he does have the Oncario. Now, the nice thing to note about it's not Oncario, Orcurio, is that we can counter it with Snorlax, because Snorlax is a basic, and we can one-shot it for 100. So keep that in mind at all times. Alright, so we will bring in our Solgaleo. And we will start attacking. Very good. Like I said, at any point we could retreat out into Snorlax, and we could start attacking immediately as soon as we get 2 energy on it. Or we could just retreat out into Snorlax in general. That also works. He has really no way to ramp up Pikachu now, which is really bad for him. We'll hit us for 50. We will Rocky. I think I'm going to retreat out into Snorlax and use this as a wall. Okay, that could be really good later on, but... yeah, I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. And we will plop down Giratina. And we will Bellow. Now next turn, if he's not careful, and he's not careful about Barry... okay. Annoying, but sure. Random Grunt. Now, the Oricorio only hits for 50. Gonna have to build up that Pikachu now. Lily's good. We will build up Giratina as well. So it turns that we aren't attacking, we can do that. We're back to 170 HP. And that 170 HP is good because that means Pikachu cannot one-shot us without a red. Or Solgaleo, I should say. Okay, so he just keeps attacking with the Oricorio, which is fine. Now we can Berry. Very good. Ooh, we can even Rare Candy into another one. And now Berry will take this out. Very good. And now his Pikachu is going to be in trouble. So Berry is also really good with Snorlax to counter Oricorio, because that can takes no damage from EX Pokemon. So Berry can easily one-shot it, even with the cape, because it only has whatchamacallit, what do I want to say? Yeah, it only has well, 90 HP at that point. I think I get it out. I only do one. We do only have, well, he has no energy on that Pikachu. Yeah, he's in deep trouble. And we just stacking on here. We will Rare Candy. We'll place another one. I shouldn't have Rare Candy there. Kind of got a little bit excited. Well, actually, we can retreat it out anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but... in Rising Road, but... he's not going to really be able to do anything now anyway. We do have 2 points, so him retreating out, it's not going to really do him any good. Well, actually it will, because now he has another Oricorio. That's annoying. That is annoying. So we can kind of wall behind us. We need to see our second Snorlax. We really need to see that second Snorlax now. Okay, there it is. Nice. I should have probably bought in this one, because then we can freely retreat out. Yeah, I should have bought in that one. That was a misplay on our end. Okay, luckily he didn't do it. But I should have bought in that one, just in case he had like a red. Yeah, okay, so now we win. We will retreat out. Bring out the Snorlax. And we will Berry. And that's game. Nice! Okay. We do have Giratina. And we do have our Solgaleo. Again, like I said, we're going second, so we can retreat out. We wouldn't be able to build on Giratina. That's the only downside to that. He will find Meowscarada really fast, so we have to expect Rare Candy here. Okay, so he is playing... okay, so he's playing the triple kick. The triple kick, as they would say. Okay, we have another one. So now we can just build on the bench. So, no need to do anything else here. And we have Solgaleo with the Rare Candy already. That's really good. And we'll just build on the bench. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Alright, now we can start attacking. This is what Solgaleo becomes so broken. Now again, like I said, Giratina may straight up not be needed. So we could probably end up taking that out. Alright. Evolve. Rare Candy, showing off how broken it really is. We Rising Road. We get free X speed, which is broken. And then Soul Breaker. And we start attacking. Very good. So he's going to have to start immediately hitting for the 150 and start flipping coins. And have the Rare Candy in hand. But we're not going to let him sit there and attack. Okay, so he does have the Rare Candy for the Bat Sweep. And he does have the Serena. I wonder if Serena becomes popular, do we run Giovanni? That's an interesting question. Why isn't he running the Leaf Cape? Okay, so he does go up to 150. But then most of the time they're going to have Leaf Cape anyway. Okay. So we're going to put him in a dangerous spot here. Oh, wow. Another Rare Candy. Sometimes you're just him. Sometimes you are indeed just him. It's gonna take 3 heads for him to one-shot us anyway. Otherwise, he's not gonna be able to do it. And he only gets the 1 heads. Very good. We put as much pressure on him as he does on us attacking. No need to retreat because we're not gonna self-kill ourselves. So I guess we could just keep the following one open anyway. So we will Soul Breaker. Very good. And he's pretty much cooked at this point. Solgaleo is so strong. Very good. He could evolve here into Meowscarada with another Rare Candy. Okay, so he's the Forgato. But then we have the second Solgaleo ready to go. If he does that. And he won't be able to one-shot with Meow. He won't have Psychic Energy with Quad Siren. Okay, interesting. Or maybe just the Poison Deck in general. Alright, we do have the Berry, which is good. So Snorlax can threaten to attack if we get into it. Again, we prefer to lead the Snorlax, but again, leading the Cosmog is not terrible. Especially with having the second one on the bench. We already have the Rare Candy, so if we draw into Solgaleo, we're going to be ready to go. Okay, so he's playing Gengar EX. Okay, that's actually more than fine for us. So no need to retreat now. We have a second one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build up this Giratina. I'll put the pressure on him that way. Okay, so he's going to be able to one-shot us. Because he can bring in the... Well, okay, so he's going to evolve the Gengar. Oh, that's a stage 1. Yeah, he wouldn't Rare Candy in that anyway. Gengar EX is kind of scary. Can't use any supporters. But Rare Candy is not a supporter. Okay, Rare Candy is terrifying for him. So we will Rare Candy. And we'll put down Solgaleo here on the bench. I don't want to put in the active spot. I'm more than willing to give up the point, I think. Because I really don't want him to start hitting Solgaleo before we can really do anything with it. Yep. That's another reason why we didn't do that, because Graphify would really hurt. Now, he only has 1 energy on Gengar, so Gengar's not going to be able to attack next turn. And we really don't care too much about using supporter cards out of the hand now. So we're just going to one-shot this Graphify with Solgaleo. He just left. That is something we can do. And we have all the evolutions. Hey, nice. Now, they do play Giovanni, so Giovanni would one-shot the Cosmog in the active spot. That's just something you have to be wary about. Okay, so he is playing Solgaleo with Skarmory. Fair enough. Okay, so the Poison Barb will hit us for 50. That's another thing. That makes Skarmory even more consistent, because now we have another Pokemon tool that's in the game. So that just makes it a lot more consistent. Again, we're just going to give up the point here. Broken Space Bellow. We will do that. And he does have the candy, unfortunately. Now we are ahead in the fact that we're going to be able to attack with ours first. But it's not looking the best for us in this mirror match. Doesn't really help us right now. I don't really see us winning this, because I think he's too far ahead. But, well, it's like this. And even then, we're not going to retreat out. Unless I bring Giratina in to tank a hit, but even then, doesn't really change the equation of things. Maybe. This might. Maybe. Depends if he has Cyrus. But even then... Well, no, because we'd only surrender the 1 point. If he has the Cyrus, then he had everything. Okay. He can't one-shot this, even with a Giovanni. We might have a chance here. Well, the only issue... Well... Let's see, the only issue here is that... Oh, he has the Sabrina. Which is just as valuable to him, honestly. So yeah, he kind of had everything. Kinda had everything here, unfortunately, for us. And the Lily. Wow, he just drew it all. He literally had it all. But we'll concede here. Yeah, we went. So 3 out of 4 for the video. This deck slaps. Give it a try. Giratina could probably be cut if you want to. But yeah. Appreciate you guys for watching. Until next time, it's your boy Show 'em a Try. Signing out. Peace. Bye, YouTube.